Hey everybody, it's Tony with Big T Bariatric, and I'm back at you with another video. It is still Friday, January 13th, and I decided that I was going to put out another video tonight to help celebrate the fact that I reached 1,000 subscribers tonight, and I could not have done it without each and every one of you. I am so thankful to the bottom of my heart that you guys have followed along on this journey. I've received so much love, so many supportive comments. It's ridiculous. In a good way. I am so thankful and feeling very loved. And so thank you very much again. And in order to honor you guys, and I want to put out some more content that you love, and that includes another My 600 Pound Life reaction. But stay tuned to this channel. There's some new stuff that's coming out other than reaction videos. I want to do some other videos talking about different diets, maybe the pros and cons of something like keto or Mediterranean or Weight Watchers or different diets, because there's many of you who are also on the same journey and you're looking for support, you're looking for knowledge and some help. And so, yeah, I thought I would do that. And we also have a Discord channel. It's in my About section down there. There's a link to Discord and to my Facebook. So if you're looking for a group to join, we've had a handful of people join so far, and it's still growing very slowly, so it's not very busy in there yet, but the more people we get in there talking, the busier it's going to get. So we do have a welcome section, so pop on in, say hi, and we'd love to have you. But anyways, I'm going to get started on this reaction. This time it's another clip from My 600 Pound Life, and it's woman hasn't been able to wipe herself in 7 years. This should be interesting. Let's go.
I wake up every morning feeling intense pain.
Ooh, do you see her legs? How dark they are? My legs got that dark. I didn't have any lymphedema. I didn't have any swelling. I didn't have anything like that, but my legs got dark like that. It was kind of scary for a little bit. They've cleared up now that I've lost all this weight. But if I remember correctly, I was doing some research on it, why you would get dark skin like that. And it's kind of a sign of prediabetes, I think. I could be wrong on that. But I also started to get like darkness on my neck. And so as I've been losing weight, you might have seen it in previous videos, but as I've been losing weight, the dark skin's been going away and my skin's been healing. But yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to face if you become morbidly obese.
Constant now, and there's no part of my body that doesn't hurt. Having crackling in my bones, heat rash in places that never goes away no matter how clean I am.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, people don't understand, especially the fat positivity people who are in their 20s, and I keep mentioning them, but they have no clue what's facing them if they continue. Heat rashes, sores, fungal infections everywhere, pain you can't imagine from head to toe, knees, ankles, feet, everything hurts, your back, excruciating pain. It's just your entire body, you are completely miserable, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And the only thing that makes you feel good is to continue eating. So you develop this food addiction, running back to your comfort, running back to your fix, because that's the only thing in life that makes you feel good. And so you feel like if you give that up, you're going to be completely miserable. And so that's why a lot of people don't give it up, even though they're destroying their lives and the lives of the people around them.
I have stabbing pain in my feet and really dull, crushing pain in my lower back. It's not a fun time. My right knee is the worst pain I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, when I started really gaining weight, I told you guys about my right leg, how I tore ligaments in it when I was 13 years old playing football. That was really where my leg went one way and the rest of my body went the other way. I was tackled inward, and so it just really, really devastated my knee, and I've had problems with that knee ever since. But when I got to my heaviest, my left knee, that was my good knee, like forever. I never had any problems with that until the past year, and it was excruciating. I don't remember actually injuring it. Like, there's nothing that I can think of that happened where I injured that knee. It just started hurting one day, and it just never stopped hurting. It every single day, just sitting here, laying here, no matter what it was excruciating pain. And it only stopped once I lose weight. Now I have no problems with my knees at all now that I've lost 140 pounds.
Life. I struggle with diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and it's all because of my weight.
Yeah, you can go down the list. Like, I wish I could tie a fat positivity person down and just let her or him listen to Lacey here. I think that's her name, Lacey. Just listen to what she said. She's got the long list of symptoms, of problems, of illnesses, of sicknesses, pain, sores. She's got it all. And you're trying to say that being obese can be healthy? Maybe where you're at, but once you get to her age, you're going to have the long list of symptoms too.
My body is crushing itself. When I do get up, I move like a T-Rex because my steps, some of them are big, but so slow.
I don't know that a T-Rex walks like that. I don't know. T-Rex can still move. I think they can move faster than a human, or fairly close anyways. But yeah, even when you're up and walking, like I remember when we were at church before, we would have like a prayer night or something, and I'd go up there to the stadium or the podium and just try to do a prayer. And I noticed that even just standing there, not moving, I wasn't out of breath walking up there, but the longer I stood up there talking or praying or whatever, like I became out of breath and it just hurt my chest. And that's because all my weight was just crushing on my lungs and pulling down, and I just had a hard time breathing. And now that I lost again all this weight, I don't have that problem anymore, and I can do a lot more without getting out of breath. You'd be amazed at what losing 5, 10, 15 pounds will do for you. Sometimes you think, oh, I got 200 pounds, 300 pounds to lose. Oh, it's going to be so hard. I don't even want to start. Losing 10 pounds is a significant amount of weight. You should look at how much 5 pounds of fat is. Like they showed us in the dietitian's office. It's like this big as 5 pounds to 10 pounds worth of fat. If you lift up a gallon jug, that's 8 pounds. And just see how heavy it is. A gallon jug is heavy. And just lift that up, that's 8 pounds. So if you take 10 pounds off your body, that's a lot of weight you're taking off your frame, and it has a significant impact. Just losing 20 pounds, 30 pounds, keep going. Every little increment that you lose, it does add up eventually, but it makes a big difference. So you don't have to start thinking about, oh, I got so far to go. It's going to take me so long. You don't have to think about getting skinny immediately. Think about just the benefit that and the relief you're going to feel taking a little bit of weight off your frame.
But I do get up. I try to keep up with my basic hygiene every day. I only shower once or twice a week. I use wet wipes to clean myself the other time.
That's better than what a lot of people on the show do, honestly. There's people who got to be forced to take a shower once a month. You can't imagine the smell. At my heaviest, I took a shower probably a couple times per week, and there's times I did smell. Admittedly, I hate admitting that, but that's true. But yeah, there's people who can go months without showering just because it hurts to get up and do anything. But she's actually doing it, so that's a good thing. I'm very proud of her for at least being able to keep up with her hygiene.
To hide my smell, it's just hard, but I usually just stand for as little time as possible so I don't pass out from losing my breath. And I do have to have help now.
Yeah, you can't imagine just being at a point where you could pass out, struggling to breathe, just from standing. Something as mundane as standing. You don't have to be running a marathon. You could just be standing.
Especially with certain things. I have not been able to wipe myself in 7 years.
That's some nasty right there. Not being able to wipe yourself in 7 years. I mean, I knew that was coming because that's the title of the video. Can you imagine not being able to reach yourself and clean yourself in 7 years? Which means she's got to find either someone else to do it or she's been sitting in that for a very long time. That's going to add to infection. That's going to be pain. That's going to be suffering and misery and smell. Can you imagine that? I mean, we've talked about food addiction here, but what do you have to go through to finally get it through your head that it's time to change?
And sometimes that responsibility falls to my boyfriend. I do have a boyfriend. I met him a month ago on a dating site. And since then, we've seen each other every single day.
Can you imagine meeting somebody a month ago and telling them, I need you to wipe me because I can't wipe myself? And somehow they stick around? I don't know if that's love on his part or if he just got a servant's heart or If he's just so desperate for somebody that he's going to keep doing it just because he gets a girlfriend, or maybe she supports him in some way, I don't know. I'm not going to judge their relationship yet, but I can't imagine me meeting somebody finally and saying, hey, I can't wipe my own butt. I need you to do that for me. I can't even imagine being married to somebody, but of course, if I was married to somebody, I do it out of love, but a month into the relationship?
I was upfront with him about my situation, so he understood what he's getting into. But I still feel bad about needing his help like I do.
You should feel bad. I mean, you seem like a nice person so far, but you should feel bad that your disability is doing that to people. You're putting that responsibility on others because you can't do it. I mean, I'm grateful and thankful that you have a boyfriend, but what are you doing to him?
But we're really enjoying each other's company, and I feel very blessed to have met him. Oh.
This must be a super guy. I can't imagine.
Come in! Hey, babe. Hey, honey.
Lacey's that type of person that'll give you your shirt off her back. That loving, caring, snuggle bear kind of person.
Well, that's great to hear that she's that kind of person, but what kind of person are you that's going to put up with that? Are you enabling her? Do you like big girls? Just trying to see what he's got it in the bags there. Maybe that's why they put up with each other. He likes big girls. She gets enabled and gets to eat whatever she wants to eat.
So, Lacey asked me to come to the bathroom, and sometimes I do help her wipe herself. It doesn't bother me because I love her a lot, and I really like to keep Lacey happy.
You met her a month ago, dude. A month ago. You should be trying to get her health going.
My greatest love in life is food. I absolutely love food. Make sure you put butter in the skillet for the bacon.
Butter in the skillet for the bacon? You don't need butter for bacon. I'm not a cook, so maybe some of you know something I don't know about putting butter for the bacon. But when you cook bacon, it produces enough grease on its own. Why do you need to add butter to that? Like, you are trying to kill yourself at this point. I'm surprised she doesn't drop dead from a coronary right now. Butter and the bacon? That just sounds gross. Like, that's overkill fat right there.
That's fine.
I consider myself a bad food addict. Like it's a IV pump into my arm.
An IV pumped into your arm. Well, that wouldn't satisfy you because it wouldn't fill you up. That's bad. That's really bad.
And as far as I'm concerned, there's no greater.
Look, she's snacking while he's cooking breakfast. He's putting butter in the bacon, and she can't help herself but to snack on some chocolate. He's definitely enabling her. That's why they're together. That's why he puts up with it.
Pleasure in this world than eating food. It's a more pleasure button for me than sex. Food, it's everything to me.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last video. It's like, they're not having sex. Her sex is her food. Yeah, when I get married, like, I'm very excited about having that connection with my wife. I can't imagine my connection to food being greater than that. Like, I'm getting rid of my food addiction, which I've gotten rid of. I'm losing weight so I can meet somebody special, and I can get married, and I can have kids, and have that special connection with a person who will love me back. Food's not going to do that for you. You might have your boyfriend, but that guy's enabling you. He's not going to be good for you. He's not going to be good long term. He's trying to kill you because he likes you big. You got your priorities all screwed up.
To me, from even my earliest memories, that's how it's always been for me.
Yeah, I'll get the door, babe.
I don't know if it's gonna go through that.
He seems like a nice guy, though. I mean, he's getting the door for her, he cooks for her, he wipes for her, but I've said it before. It's not love if you're enabling her and keeping her big. When she said put the butter in the bacon, you should have said, hell no. I ain't going to do that. I love you too much. Let's go get a salad. And I've said before, you know, you can't just tell a fat person to go eat a salad and hope that everything is going to be fine. But you should be encouraging her to get some help if you truly love her. She ain't going to make it very much longer, buddy.
Move the couch. Dude.
Exactly, right? You're not going to push yourself to exercise. You're not going to push yourself to get out and do something. You're not going to push yourself to go get a job. The only time you're going to push yourself to get out of that house is to go buy food with your boyfriend, who's going to buy it for you, who's going to enable you and give it to you. That's how bad your food addiction is.
You know, neither of us drive, but thankfully now we have Ricky's sister Sharon. She comes and takes us, and that's been a godsend to me.
That's not a godsend to you. That's a death knell to you. You found yourself a second enabler.
Hi, Sharon. What's up with you?
No, babe.
I can't. It's hard for my shoulder. One second. Oh, I can't reach it yet. My knee.
Maybe you should stay home. You can't even fit in a car. I don't know, maybe she can when he closes the door and everything, but you're going to endure the pain just so you can go grocery shopping to be around the food? Is that your idea of going to a strip club? Like, you just see all of it all around you. You just can't handle yourself.
Okay, I'm in. Thank you. Get like 3 packages of bacon.
What, is that dinner? Maybe a container of butter to go with it? Man.
Just a minute, I gotta breathe.
I do think Lacey has a weight problem, but it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it, I guess, because I grew up with my own weight problems. It just means we both could lose weight because I'm not myself.
No, you're not losing weight together. You're gaining weight together. Because what you're buying for her, you're going to be eating too. So again, you're using her and she's using you, and you're using one another. You're enabling one another. So you get to eat bad. You get to live how you want to live. You get a girlfriend and she gets somebody who's going to feed her. And it's just one messed up toxic relationship. Anyways, I'm going to end it right here. I don't want this video to go too long, but I don't know. I'm going to have to check on Lacey, see if she's still alive. But if she doesn't get some help really soon, she's not going to make it much longer. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, please comment, please subscribe. I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great night. God bless you.